So have you ever thought of the reason as why you get to quit? If you haven't, then I've got you. I myself think I've cracked the code as to why we get to quit. That's why we get to quit our businesses, that's why we get to quit our goals, and that's why we fail to stick to whatever we want to be, to stick to being experts of what we choose to start. And the code or the reason is simply because we are always in a rush. There's no way you're going to achieve your goal. There's no way you're going to achieve that set target if you're in a rush. Come to think about it. If you want to be an expert, you have to give it some time. If you want to be good in relationship, you have to give it some time. If you want to be a pro, if you want to be a success in the business, if you want to be healthy, you have to give it time. But if you choose to rush, it is as simple as it gets, or it's obvious that you ain't going to be there. You ain't going to meet that goal. You ain't going to meet that target. So if only we could choose to never quit, regardless of whether the process is enjoyable, regardless of whether the process is boring, and we stick to the end. Trust me, within no time, we'll get to where we want to be. Come to think about it. If you want to have some good food, you have to give it some time. For every good thing to cook, it has to take some time. And it's the same with being the best at what we can do. It's the same with having the best business. It's the same with being wealthy. So stop the rush. And if at any one moment you think of quitting, I want you to think of this. I want this thing to come into your mind, that you're just being in a rush. And if you choose to go for the rush, then you ain't going to meet the target you set yourself. And that's why I think most of you failed your New Year resolutions, because you're in a rush.